Hi, everybody. It's Dr. Kathy, and it is May 18th. We're running a little late because we had a nice chat, those of us who were here live. I invite you at any time to join us live. And those of you who watch on YouTube and you go, how can I join you? Send me an email at Kathy, Cathy, Chapman, Chapman, PhD, and that's all in one word at gmail.com, and ask to be added to the list. And I'll need your name and your email address, and I will add you to the list. And you will be on my list for everything, by the way. And I'll put you especially on the Sunday ceremony list. And if you don't hear from me in a few days, please send me another one because I get so much spam. Here we go. Heart source. For those of you who are new and are not familiar with the heart source, this is a wonderful 7-step way to bring your energy into balance and its protection. You go into the front of your heart chakra and just imagine that your awareness is going deeply within. Now stay there, but come out and go around to the back and go into the back of your heart chakra. Go deep within the back of your heart chakra, and the deeper that you go, soon you will step into this magnificent room, which is your sacred space. Okay, just enjoy that. And the other part of your awareness is coming out. You've got part of yourself left in the front and the back of awareness. And now go around to the front, go into the front of your third eye, your sixth chakra. Yeah, everybody's going right in there. Wonderful. Now go around to the back and go in just right across. Imagine there's a pencil going right there through you, and go into the back. If you are having a hard time getting in, roam around with your awareness and somebody just got right in. If you haven't been able to find it, go a little bit lower and a little bit to your right side. There you go, right there. And now, staying there, imagine a beam of energy from the center of your heart chakra up to the center of your third eye. Feel that connection. Send that beam of energy straight up to the center of the universe. And now, with it all the way up there to the center of the universe, send that beam of energy straight down to the center of the earth. And you are grounded above and below. How about that, being grounded above? This is your heart source. And if you stay in your heart source, if you find yourself when you go into fear and anxiety, you're not in your heart source. And as you practice this, if you're new at this, go ahead and listen to the first part of any of the Sunday ceremonies so that you can get this established. And then soon you will be able to say heart source, and you will be right there. And now another form of protection is having the sword of Michael the Archangel. And if you ever hear me call him Saint Michael, that's my Catholic training. Those of you who have not received the sword, put out your dominant hand, palm up. Ask Archangel Michael to come and ask if you may have his sword. He will place his sword in the palm of your hand, not the pointy, sharp part, but the hilt of the sword. Then bring it up in front of your heart chakra with the point up. And now just place it in your heart chakra. When I said the pointy, sharp part of the sword, know that this sword absolutely cannot, because it will not work if you intend ill. This sword is used for the transmutation of energy from low vibration to high vibration. Let's say you're having difficulty in a relationship. You can't bring the sword within someone, but you can bring the sword around them and ask that their energy, especially that coming towards you, be transmuted to the highest vibration of love possible. Simply by saying, I am the sword, you are the sword. You may use that sword within you at any time. You can even get it so small, it goes into the molecular level. So that's the second form of protection. And now the third, violet flame. Activate along every layer of every one of the 7 layers of my chakras. Your energy expands each time we do that. Now, this is, you can use for the protection what I'm going to do now. These are things you can do. Just say, heart source, expand to the furthest reaches of my 7th layer of my aura, or when I hold my hands out straight to the tips of my fingers. Enclose me totally. And as your heart source expands, your energy expands, the violet flame expands. And now for cleansing. This is a real quick way to cleanse. Like if you're sitting you're waiting for a stoplight, you're waiting for the cashier, simply command, chakra spin as fast as is safe for me. Just let them spin, and you breathe. Inhale and just see light coming into you from above and coming into you from below. It comes and joins at your heart. With exhale, just intend for it to spread throughout every part of your energy body. So that means the pranic tube all the way out to the 7th layer of your aura. And yes, somebody just asked, well, could I make it to the 8th layer? Yes, you can. Can I make it to the 9th layer? Sure. Keep breathing in and out. Oh, here's a good one. Margaret, this came for you. This is a healing thing for anybody who's had surgery. As you're bringing this in and releasing it, set your intention specifically to release all encodements of anesthesia. I had surgery in my 30s, and I remember calling my dad after the 6 weeks I was off. My dad's a doctor. I said, Dad, I can't think straight. I did okay when I was at home recovering, but now I can only do one thing at a time. I can't multitask in the least. And he said, that's the anesthesia. It'll wear off. So with encodements, you can just ask for those encodements to dissolve. Any of you that I know, I don't see Marge on here, but anybody who has had surgery recently. So we've had people on this group that have had hip surgery, that have had knee surgery. Those seem to be the 2 predominant ones. Cancer surgery, just inhale and exhale. And anytime you use this process, this is a wonderful healing process. If you're feeling anxious, you can set your intention. I command all anxiety to leave my body now. And just keep doing it. There you go. I got a question. Will this work for a CT scan? CT has radiation. Oh, I think you have injection of iodine or something. You can say, please remove the encodements for all of that. When you're having an MRI, which has radiation, I believe that's the one with radiation, you can ask for the removal of all encodements of radiation. If you are having radiation for the treatment, usually it's a treatment of some form. I'm going to say cancer so people know, but I usually like to call it overgrowth of cells. You can ask for the radiation that is not doing anything productive. About the CT scans, you can ask for all of the encodements of that to be released, because you don't need the dye in your body anymore after you have the CT scan. You don't need the radiation that comes from trying to reduce the overgrowth of cells. once it is done. I always say it this way when I'm doing any healing work with people who have had chemo. I talk to their healing guides, my healing guides, their healing team, and say, remove from the body anything that is causing a negative side effect that is not needed for healing. You can phrase it any way you want, but that's the way that I do that. Good. And now we're going to go into our healing lecture room. The healing lecture room is an adaptation of what I learned in the Melchizedek method, which is their temple. And there is a floor of light below us, a canopy of light above us. There are pillars of light in each corner. And yes, it can change shape at any time. Sometimes, as it is today, it's like a oval, not even a circle, but an oval. And just choose 4 pillars, dear healing team. Now, call in the angelic realms. They're coming anyway, whether you call them or not. They're going to surround the healing lecture room. And when whoever is giving the instructions, they will be the angelic members of the angelic realm that are needed for what you're going to be using that for. And the angels are all there. And now there is a central pillar. And in the central pillar, you can call in certain beings that are on a master level. If you're asking family members to help you or someone that you know that may not be of the frequency of a master level, they can come and be in your energy and they can be assisting and loving you, which is the most important thing, loving you. And incoming in the central pillar, since I'm calling him in, it happened, Yeshua, who is Jesus, and the Buddha, they are like brothers, and they come in talking and laughing, and they're greeting everybody, and that includes greeting you. And you may wonder, how do I know they're greeting me? Let me tell you that your soul self knows. Amma likes to use the word soul self for higher self. So some of you will say higher self, and that is perfectly fine. She uses soul self because so many people, when they hear higher, they think that's better than them. It's not, it's your soul energy. And that energy has, in a sense, created you that you've agreed to be in. You're part of that energy. It's all part of the oneness. Who else is coming in? There's Abraham. There's Mohammed. And I will say, blessed be his name. I hear that so much from my Muslim friends. Here comes Archangel Michael and Lord Metatron, who is the archangel at the top of the Kabbalah. Metatron is the angelic realm there. And then here are a whole slew of the ladies that worked with Yeshua. Mary of Magdala, there's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 Marys who are actually, their names are Miriam. From that time, there was a very common name. Here are the males. So there are the apostles that worked with Yeshua. These are the men and women that listened to the Buddha. And some of the original followers of Muhammad. Blessed be his name. Here are some coming in from intergalactic beings, masters that have come to bring. And here come the Chohans of the 7 rays, the first 7. And Hilarion goes and stands with the Buddha because he's going to work with healing. Yeshua will be working with him. Good. From your heart, send a beam of energy to the central pillar. Leon is telling me we're going to do an abbreviated healing session because I jabbered too much at the beginning. A quicker way when you like somebody, and that happened earlier here. So somebody asked the group to pray for a friend, and somebody immediately started praying. This is a way to pray for yourself and for others. Is first a healing room. And Hilarion says, when you are here for healing for anyone, you first begin with healing for yourself. Alma's been teaching us that. Set your intention for yourself to heal anything within you that could be activated in a low vibration way. You might have low vibration feelings coming up that are related to the people that you are going to ask for healing for. So we're healing you. You're asking for a healing of yourself. So if you have your family gathered around, or a friend who is getting treatment for something and are very ill, and maybe you're concerned about that friend leaving the planet, even though we know that they're going home, but there's all that fear or the anxiety of losing them, and how you think about how empty life would be without them. Healing team, please locate the wounds within me that will be activated when I am asking for healing of these people that I have called in to work with. And just name those that you're calling in. Consciously open your heart chakra. The heart is a metaphor in the Hebrew scriptures. I will take your heart of stone and give you a heart of flesh. Ask to be given a heart of flesh. Ask for healing of any aspect of you that guards you from the love of God. And now just simply ask, healing team, please take those areas in my life which you have identified that will be triggered when I ask for healing for those that are gathered around me. Use the 4 foundational plugins to bring healing. And that's the basic plugin, the healing over lifetimes, the removal of victim consciousness, and the implant removal plugin. And just let that happen. And you don't have to wait a long time, because they will keep working. And now, healing team, please fill my aura with the exact vibration of love needed to bring clarity to releasing low vibration energy that is caught within my aura. And it will be transmuted. There you go. And now extend your awareness to those around you. Some people, you may want to mention to your healing guides and their healing team. I'll tell you, this is something that I do. My sister and I, we pray together almost every day, except when she's visiting grandchildren. We will often say, Mother, Father, God, Amma, Abba, and use whatever name you use. Please take all the people in our minds and hearts and fill them with the exact vibration of love they need for their healing. We ask that they be healed physically, mentally, emotionally, and spiritually. to the highest level they may be healed according to their life plan. Now offer gratitude. And what I'm hearing from Hilarion is begin with the gratitude for the people that you are holding in your mind and your heart as they have played a role in your life to move you to compassion. And if they've been people you've had a contentious relationship with, thank them for the role that they have had in you learning how to be compassionate, how to love past pain. What they have taught you. And of course, thank your healing team. Thanks, Spirit. And then end in any way you want. You can do amen. You can say, so be it. It is so. Whatever your closing words may be. If you practice this little process, you can do it in a minute of healing for both of you. You can do it in a minute. You can do it 2 minutes, 5 minutes. You can sit there in great love and peace for however long you wish. But don't think you don't have enough time when life is so busy. There you go. And now, she says, let us make this a lecture room. Sit back, relax, enjoy. You can be in the back of your heart source and go, I would like to listen to Amma's words in that meadow next to the creek. Or I would like to listen to Amma's words on planet so and so. Could be in my special place in my house, just in my heart, right here, comfortable and full of love. Healing team, please align my encodement system so that I am the most receptive to hear what Amma is saying to me and what her words mean to me. And because you have a heart connection to the central pillar, it is with everyone. We are all together and our energy is gathered together. And Alma's saying, let's go. Come on, get with it. And so the next one you hear will be the precious divine mother, Alma. This is Alma, the divine mother, your mother, the divine mother of the divine mothers. And what I want you to get doing, to get started, is I want you to love yourself to the deepest level possible. There is so much which has happened in your life and which is happening in your life. There are those of you who are struggling with aging, that the body seems to be breaking down, that it seems to get older. You are here because we have asked you to be here. The most important thing to know is to love yourself. To love your body, no matter how thin or how expanded it may be. To love your fat rolls, to love the droopy parts of you, to love every wrinkle that has come from the wisdom you have gathered, to love all of the things that you struggle with, whether it is what you put in your mouth, exercise that you do or do not do, the things you say to yourself. Love yourself. Substitute everything you say to yourself that is a chastisement to, I love myself. I hold myself up to the hands of the Creator who created me in perfection. Some people may say, why is it so important for me to love myself? Oh, my dear children, it is important for you to love yourself because we, Abba and I, the Creator, whatever you wish to call us, we created you and we want you to honor our creation. We created you with the greatest love. You have heard both of us say, I love you as if you were the only one that is created. And when we say the only one, we mean the only one without planets, because you were the one we created, without vegetation. That comes later. And there really is no time. I say later because you were held in our mind, in our heart, as yes, we want this person, this personality to be created at this time in Earth's creation. It was always there. We do not live in time. Yes, you do. We do not live in time, so every being is created at one time, and you were created as a singularity in the oneness. And what happens when you love yourself? We have actually heard some people say they're afraid to love themselves because what if they hold so much love for themselves that they become selfish? What if they hold so much love for themselves that they will not love others? Dear ones, that is a misunderstanding of what love is. There are several ways that you can look at love. You can look at the fact that you love through action. You take care of yourself. You hold the door open for someone else. You smile at someone else. Action. What's that big one that you call forgiveness? Forgiveness is simply releasing the past. Because you do not need the past. You do not need the actions. You simply need the knowledge and wisdom you gained. After that, it's used. What do you do with old clothes? You throw it away. Have you ever had candy wrapped in a wrapper? How many have you eaten over the course of your decades of life? And yet I do not see wrappers in your pocket. I see only the joy of that piece of candy. And that is symbolic of the wisdom and knowledge you have. The wrappers that you toss away without a thought in the trash can, that is what you learned and what happened when you gathered that wisdom and knowledge. You do not need it. The more you love yourself, the more, and this is key, and you know it, the more you will be able to love others. The more you will be able to see them as love itself, just as you are love itself. The more you will be able to recognize them, and this will not make much sense in English, but you will understand what I say. the more you recognize them as another singularity created by the Creator, another one that stands as being loved as if they were the only one created in this entire amazing galaxy. We love you as if there were no stars, as if there were no moon, as if there were no planets, as if there were no trees or other animals or fish, even water. You are the focus of our love. And as you learn to love yourself in that way, you will be able to accept the fullness of our love. Think of some of the great masters: Yeshua, Buddha, Muhammad, Abraham. They came to that point where they were able to open themselves to receiving the love of the Creator so much that they trusted the Creator to give their love back to the Creator. The more you love yourself, the more you accept our love, and the more you are able to give your love to us and to those singularities, those individuals that we have created, that we love as much as if they were the only one in the world. We ask you to recognize that love and to know when you get in touch with them, when you get in touch with yourself, to not only know, but experience the joy with which we have created. And this is the love that you can create your life with. When you love yourself, it is natural for you to make decisions that will move you to what you most desire. In the earthly realm, if you most desire getting 5 PhDs, you will do that. If you most desire creating a form of power that is free to everyone, that will fill houses with light, heat, or coolness, if you wanted to create with you the ability to, as you walk on the water, that place you step becomes hard and holds your weight. If you're walking across a muddy field and you don't want to get your new shoes dirty, you could create a stepping stone that as soon as your foot goes down, there is the stone, and as soon as you do not need that stone anymore, it can disappear. Yes, you can do that. You will be able, by loving yourself and accepting our love, because loving yourself means you will accept our love. You will learn to live in the third dimension, in the fifth dimension, in the 10th dimension. You will learn how you can come back to those that you love that are still here after you leave and make yourself known to them. And you will know how to work with your body in such a way that it is resting in deep repose where you are right now as you teleport to another place. You do that with love actions. Your mind can open to all types of knowledge and wisdom. And you can learn, as you learn to love yourself, how to love others. You can give them the love that they do not know how to give to themselves. You have the knowledge and wisdom of loving yourself and opening your heart to allowing the Creator to love you, to fill you with all of that joy, wisdom, and knowledge. Others don't, but you do. The key is to open your heart to loving and to receiving love. The love you are asked to receive from anyone is the love freely given, as that is what love is. It is not manipulative. It can help you to move forward, how to love yourself, because it will get me to this step, which will get me to this step. Or I will take this action of eating this food because this food will nourish my body. I will take this action to carve out time for me to sit with my Creator by whatever name you give it and allow yourself to be loved. People forget how crucial love is because they get it tied up into the romantic stuff. Did we not make romance fun? Did we not attune a body to experiencing exquisite joy, exquisite feelings of release and acceptance that you can then give to your partner, to yourself? Everything that the Creator did was done exquisitely. Accept that exquisiteness and offer it to others in love, no matter how it is. To love them in the way that they need, not necessarily in the way that you want to give that love. Abba and I love you in the way you wish to be loved. Let us know what that is. When you are afraid of us, and so many of you are, when you are afraid of us and you want to keep us at arm's length, we honor that. We let that happen. That's your experience, not ours, because we love you to the deepest part of ourselves. And if you open your heart just a little, we will slip in there and we will send our joy in there and we will send our smiles and our laughter. Please accept it. Please accept that love and open yourself more and more every day, every hour, to accepting more love. And you will then be able to give more love to others in humanity and in the animal kingdom and the plant kingdom. You will discover how important it is to you because you love Mother Earth so much. You are one of the ones who has awakened. Yes, and I say with great laughter, you are one of the ones who woke up. Kindness, joy, the expression of love, your amazing smile, and your amazing laughter, and the amazing hand that you reach out to support someone is all there. And the more you support yourself, the more you will support others. So those are my words for today. And there is love surrounding you. And I have asked your healing team to arrange your encodements so that this is fully within you. I do. Ask your encodement team now to activate every encodement needed so that you can love yourself with the same love we love you, infinitely, undiluted, with laughter and joy, my precious ones. I am Amma, your mother, and I am always there, even if you try to block me. Okay, this is Kathy. I just am amazed how she can talk to us simply about love, and then she just kind of goes, pow.
Yes.
Important that is.
Love yourself.
Love yourself. And she's talking to me just as much.
To all of us.
The confessions I made to you before we started on the recording, it's the same thing. Then make the choices that will have you feeling better.
Thank you, Dr. Kathy. Thank you.
Thank you. And I'm going to go. I'm sorry, Cleo.
I said thank you.
You're welcome.
And we won't see you, right, for the next 2 weeks?
Oh, thank you for that. Thank you for reminding me of that. I get to see both my sisters about a week apart from each other. Sister Sue Ellen and her husband are coming in on Wednesday, and they're going to be leaving later in the afternoon on Sunday. So I'm going to spend my time with them. And then my sister Anna is going to come in, but I'm going to Tucson to pick her up. I'll send out reminders and I will check to be sure they go out. But for the next 2 Sundays, I will not be with you.
How about Wednesdays?
Yeah, definitely we'll be doing it Wednesdays. I told Sue Ellen and Don they're coming in on Wednesday at 4:00. And Anna will probably join us here, but she always likes to stay out of sight when she's joining me here. Yeah. Take care. My love to all of you.
Thank you so much.
God bless.
Bye.
God bless.
Bye, Cleo. Take care.
Hi,
everyone.
Margaret. Feel better.